Good morning campers, welcome back to the channel. So we are continuing a Yorkshire road trip today. We are currently right by Robin Hood Bay, very nice scenic area. I stayed in a car park directly next to this one last night. Beautiful park up for the night. If you haven't seen that, check that video out. But yeah, I had a great night's sleep. It's very windy. We had quite a bit of rain last night, but this morning we are fresh. It is 8:30, so we're up bright and early today because we got a bit of exploring to do. So first of all, I'm going to be heading to Whitby. Then after that, I've literally got no plans where I'm going next. So I'm going to go to Whitby, have a little look around for a bit, and then we'll plan where we're going to go next. I may start slowly heading back home. Possibly head to York today. Yeah, we may go York. Drink a Yorkshire tea in York. Sounds like a plan. But in the Robin Hood Bay area, very scenic, nice view of the Yorkshire Moors. So next thing we're going to do is leave this beautiful park up and head to Whitby. Well, we are in Whitby in the middle of rush hour. The traffic ain't too bad. But I think I found somewhere to park up. It's like there's 3 spaces, so I'm going to try and nab one of them. But if not, we'll just have a little drive around and then we'll move on today. Yeah, the parking spaces I wanted are all gone. I'm on a little drive around, just have a little looky-see. But what I might do is actually see if I can get up to that Abbey area on the hill, so we can overlook Whitby. But all in all, Whitby is a beautiful place. I hear it's good for chips around here, but I'm here a little bit too early. Just watching the world go by. Beautiful view of Whitby. What river is this? The River Esk. River Esk flowing through the middle. Very nice. Some more bridges just over the back there. We're going over a Victorian swing bridge. Beautiful views either side. So I'm in a long stay car park, but it's free. From April to the end of October is pay and display, and then this time of year it's free. So the Abbey is just over there. Can we get a view over the wall? As far as we're allowed to go. Check it out. Beautiful countryside to the left. Very nice. Right, I'm going to head back to the van. I think we're going to start heading towards York. So we are now driving straight through the Yorkshire Moors. Very, very scenic. Actually quite a nice road to drive on as well. You feel quite isolated around there. Not many cars, some very beautiful views. We are now driving through the village of Pickering in Yorkshire. Now I wonder if Ronnie lives around there. Ronnie Pickering. double hard. So we are entering York right now. We are 2.1 miles from our daytime parking location. Before we start paying ridiculous prices for hourly parking, I want to find a supermarket or something because I'm hungry and I want to have a quick Yorkshire tea and make a BLT in the back of the van. So while we're chilling out in a little car park, I've been cooking up a BLT. So we've got the bacon ready, the lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise in a bread roll. We're good to go. I'm going to load that up because I'm hungry. Before we start having a walk around York, I had to get something to eat because you know the prices around here are going to be very touristica. So I may as well make the most of what I've got in my fridge and the facilities in the meat wagon. So I'm going to eat this. I'm going to have a Yorkshire tea, and then we're going to head to a little parking area that I spotted, and then we'll have a little mooch around York. Cheers. Well, we're right by the castle walls. There's a bus in the way, but apparently our parking is just on the right hand side around that bend. Nope, that ain't happening, unfortunately. We'll keep trying. I'll find somewhere else. Well, there's a Morrison's to my right, and I'm thinking 2 hours free parking. And there's always an app to get extra parking in these places, so I'm just going to go in there and check the signage. Alright, it's 20 to 12. I've got an in space, which I always like. We got 2 hours free parking in Morrison's car park. And I'm going to have a little wander over to the centre of York. Well, so far, all I've seen is modern buildings. Everywhere. Wow, check out this old street. It's got the vibe. And a church. Right, now we're going down the famous shambles. Very busy. Oh, the tourists. So we'll get a phone call pics. Man, that's busy. Let's get the money shot. It was never that busy when I used to come down here. Right, I'm going to head to York Minster now, I reckon. It's 12 o'clock. I can hear the bells going.
Okay. Not really running because she gets on with it. Yeah. Choices.
Look at the size of them bell towers. This looks like an ordinary Victorian style street, or maybe a little bit older. And then you've got that gargantuan cathedral right at the end. Beautiful building. Bit of trivia for Brookside fans. Do you remember Damien Grant? And he did a spin-off series with his girlfriend, forget her name, but they went to York and they went on a boat and he got stabbed and killed. Is that a memory? Did that happen? I can't remember. Let me know in the comments. I can't think of her name. Debbie. Damien and Debbie. I'm sure he got murdered here in York. Factual. Let me know in the comments. My memories are fading. It was the 80s, a long time ago. Dean's Park's have a little side view of the Minster and get away from some of that craziness. That's a lot of lead up there. Like I say, I haven't been here since the early 90s. Man, it is touristy now. Tourist central. I actually remember quite a lot of this. I come with my mum and dad and we stayed at a hotel. Don't know where, somewhere around here, very close to this place. Very big building, quite similar to that. Just grabbing a pew, have a little rest and enjoy the ambience of the York Minster. Cool VW bus alert. That's a cool VW. Good old bus. Tell when you're in a big city, you can hear sirens all the time. I wouldn't fancy walking down there on a dark night. A little bit sketchy. Oh man, the wind's picked up and it's starting to rain. So we've visited the York Minster. Very impressive building, unlike the Premier Inn. And we're back in the grand old Morrison's car park. I am rather moist. And we've just about used our 2 hours up. So what I'm going to do now is have a good scout and park for night and see where I'm going to end up for this evening's camp. It's going to be a moist one. I think I got back in the nick of time. It is chucking it down now. Sehr moist und windig. So I think the sightseeing tour has ended today. We need to start heading back towards home, so I'm currently looking for a park up for the night. Man, I'm glad I never got caught in that. Right, I've had a quick scan of park for night. I've not found anything that's really caught my attention, but I'm gonna head towards the direction of home. And then when it starts getting dark, we'll have another little scout and park for night. I need to get out of here because my parking's about to run out. it's a Friday. We are standstill on the A1 southbound, close to Newark and the M18. I may come off at the next junction and look for somewhere to park for tonight because it's going to be dark. What time are we now? 10 to 3. It's going to be dark in about an hour. Well, pit stop complete. I've had a cup of tea. I've had a pee in the services. We are heading back down the A1 towards Newark. There's a couple of laybys. Not the most glamorous places to camp, but it'll hopefully do the job for tonight. Sun is setting very soon, within the next 10 minutes. So it's going to get dark, and we also need to get some food on the way down to our camping destination for this evening. Yep, Friday night. It's going to be glamorous. I could stay at this service station, £15 for the night, but it is mega busy and there's lorries keep going past. But anyway, let's hit the road. Right, I found a park up for the night. I've actually seen this before and I thought there'd be a good place to camp. It's actually on Park for Night. It's a big lay-by with some good views in the morning. It's 15 miles away. My other choice was RAF Coningsby, which I've been meaning to do for ages. I've just looked on Park for Night. The police have put up no overnight camping signs. So that one's out the window. God damn. And I think one of my subscribers messaged me a while ago saying they camp there quite regularly. So there's new signs. Not allowed. Not allowed. Right. 21 minutes, 15 miles. It's going to be dark by the time we get there, but I've got a juice as well. I've got a juice in the bag because when I went a little earlier, I picked up another bottle of Budvar. So we're good. Right, I'm hitting the road because it's nearly dark. Right, the destination for tonight is just here on the left. I'm telling you, these bloody lights on these new cars, when you go down a country road, you can't see nothing. Right, it is pitch black. But bear with, there's a bin. Oh,
you have arrived.
I know. But there's some beautiful view of fields in the morning. We are set back quite away from the cars. There's a bit of bush. I know it's very dark out there. I feel like I'm on a bit of a hill. But I think this should do us for tonight. It is quite late. It's actually not the lay-by I was thinking of. There is another one around here. But it's got good reviews. Well, campers, we're in the back of the meat wagon in full stealth mode. Got all the curtains closed. There's actually a train crossing about 50 yards just before this lay-by. I keep hearing trains go past. There's been a few people driving in the lay-by and straight back out, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, it's dinner time. I'm quite hungry. As I've been travelling, haven't been to a supermarket this evening. We're having to dig deep into the stash in the meat wagon. We do have backup food for whenever we need it. Yeah, I got some Irish stew. Well, the options were ravioli or Irish stew, and I was thinking of making that and putting some of that chili ketchup in it just to spice it up a little, but I quite like the idea of Irish stew. Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. I've got the old camping pan out. I've got a bread roll with some butter. I've got a chicky juice, so I think we're going to be all right. It should be okay. Bramwell's Irish stew, ideal for a hearty stew or casserole, or just in a bowl with a bread roll. But anyway, time to put the heat to the Irish stew meat. Oh yeah. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it does look and smell a bit like dog food, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's gonna be, I think the word hearty is not what springs to mind. Yep, that's plan A tonight. Plan B is the ravioli, plan A is the Irish dog meat. Don't look that appetizing. I'm thinking if we stick a load of pepper in there, it might master flavour. It's got quite a unique texture. It looks like a curry, but looks like something else. Right, do you want the first bite? We'll get a bit of carrot, pea, and meat from an unknown species of animal. Look at that. Well, down the edge. It's oh wow. The initial taste ain't too bad. It does taste like a stew, but then it's like, I don't know. The meat's very minced and mushy. It's almost got like a buttery flavour to it. Well, it's warm and we've got a bread roll, so bon appetit. Right, campers, it's starting to rain. Just come up to 11 o'clock. I'm ready to hit the hay. There is another van in the layby. A bit further back. Looks like a big long wheelbase. I can't tell what it is, it's too dark out there. But rain in this sort of camping area in a layby on a Friday night is ideal, because it generally stops people hanging around. But yep, I'm gonna hit the hay. Any issues for the night, I'll be sure to turn the camera on, but if not, hopefully all goes well and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Peace. Oh, good morning, campers. Oh, let's have a look at the big bad world out there. Still raining. It was raining through the night. Oh, we have got quite the Lincolnshire scenic view this morning. A bit of Lincolnshire bush in the morning on a Saturday morning. I did hear quite a few cars swing by this lay-by in the night. Nothing that really disturbed me, but that road had a constant flow, but nothing major. Can't even hear it. Ah, steamy windows. Yeah, it was the van that was parked behind, looks like. It's like a Fiat. Long wheelbase, I think it's actually a proper camper. All in all, I had a pretty decent night's sleep. It's yeah, it's 10 to 8. Yeah. It's not too cold either, obviously it's been raining. 9 degrees C in the van. There's actually a car out the front as well. Yeah, I don't know if that's somebody just pulled up, having a little rest. Yeah, successful stealth camp, no issues at all. Quite isolated lay-by, surrounded by Lincolnshire bushage action in the morning. Right, I'm gonna get myself up, make a coffee. I've got bacon, but I might just go home and make it because I live about 50 minutes down the road. So yeah, that was a good end to a nice trip in up to north in Yorkshire, drinking Yorkshire tea. We had some good camps this trip. Good time. Weather weren't too bad, not overly cold. Been an enjoyable little adventure up north. And yeah, I thought I wanted to get most of the bulk of the driving done yesterday. Have a nice chill stealth camp on the last night, and then just a little drive back in the morning. It all worked out good. So yeah, the van's performed brilliantly again. I think I only put about 60 quid of diesel in. I've done quite a few miles, but got to be well over 300, 400 miles now, I would have thought. Not a bad old bus. But yeah, no, it's been a good trip. The T4, as always, has performed well. The Air Bossy fridge freezer, which I've only used in fridge mode, has been absolutely brilliant. Oh, and how much battery did we use? 34% of the power station battery, and that's been charging my phone, GoPro batteries and other devices. So we saved 25% of that battery in about 3 days using that fridge, which is constantly on 4 degrees C. I think that's brilliant. And when the fan kicks in at night, you don't really hear it anyway. So I think I'm going to get myself ready, head home. Another successful stealth camp and a successful road trip has come to an end. Hope you enjoyed this little adventure, the Yorkshire adventure. If you have, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on Instagram and Facebook to get some cheeky behind the scenes action, so you know where and when I'm going to be heading to next. So from a very rainy remote Lincolnshire layby, I shall catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.